So law enforcement goes ahead and eradicates, but then one of the things that, in our partnership and collaboration with Forest Service and California Department of Fish and Wildlife too, is we come into sites and we try to make an assessment and see the level of environmental impact. So if you can just see in the background here, that's some of the fertilizer bags that we've uncovered. So this is just one of multiple different piles. But again, you're coming to the edge right here. You can see all of this brush piled up here. And I'm not a fire specialist, but I would probably bet that when you have brush piled up here and you have a low intensity burn come, hit dead brush, it's going to jump to a canopy. That's that possible risk. But right here where Special Agent Magriel is, you can see there's all this source line. This is the magnitude of water. Yeah. Oh, I think bigger than that. I think this is like
2?
Yeah.
That might be actually 2.
So I mean that's the line that's supplying this grow site, and so that's extensive. I mean, so this irrigation line, that's again what I mentioned, is that this isn't cheap. So removing this is really key and essential to kind of disrupting so that they don't continue scarring this landscape. These irrigation lines go in rows. But if you look, you got irrigation line, pothole. All of this is where the marijuana plants are growing. And so you have that here. You've got cut limbs, cut branches, and all these cut oaks. Again, this is all going to help dissipate the water. See, they've cut all these above, and that's going to dissipate the potential erosion versus now the canopy's been thinned out. But again, all of this, if you look at, there's more fertilizer bags, but this is where we found piles and piles of different types of pesticides that have been removed out of the situation now, but they're putting rodenticide out throughout this because the rodents and the rabbits love to eat the marijuana plants. So instead of a rodent or a rabbit chewing at these plants, they go ahead and disperse and put the rodenticide out there to again, what that does is essentially keeps the plant intact, so it's more of a monetary gain. Toxicant rodenticide, what does that look like? What knot on that? That look like a little rodent or a rabbit chewed on that? That's exactly. So again, these are pellets. This is, I think this is probably like 3/4 of an ounce. I mean, the bromethalin in here could easily kill multiple rodents and multiple rabbits. But again, they probably place that here, as, hey, there's rabbits chewing on these plants. See, there's a plant right there that's completely intact, chewing on these plants. I'm going to throw a packet here to kill it.
Yeah. So with this right here, what you're seeing is a torn apart camp. Law enforcement went ahead and hit this, tried going ahead and removing some of the items so they don't come back, but it's real minimal what we can do. This tarp right here that comes all the way across actually cover this. You can see the sleeping quarters where they actually had cots here. This would have been their kitchen area that was all set up.
This is all food items, all cans. Someone's a little bit tired of those shoes, yeah. Someone disperses the poisons here in an area that may be critical habitat for an endangered species or habitat for a lot of Forest Service species of special concern. You run the risk of having that direct exposure, so now you're going to kill off prey items like rabbits or rodents, but you may just expose them that are now going to contaminate other species such as gray foxes or fishers or martens or spotted owls. And again, a lot of this is legacy effects. So when that animal goes ahead and contaminates that other animal, it just goes up the trophic food web. Now the next question is, what is going to happen when this legacy effect and these contamination goes into species that may be of human health concern, so game species, deer, bear. Because as you can clearly see right here, all of these chemicals and food items are right here, and then now you run that risk of a bear consuming it, and then someone hunts that bear or deer item, and then consumes that and brings that home to the family.